Today we are going to make our Sugar School dolls. These are super cute. When all of us saw them, we knew that we had to make these. All right, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to want to do is get some scissors, and we're going to cut out this template here. Now in this kit, there's actually enough to make 2 dolls. And so you'll actually cut this out, and then you'll cut it in half because each half makes a bottom dress part of the sugar dolls. And so we have our piece of paper, we have our half circle, and now we're just going to glue those together real quick. Again, I'm using hot glue, but you can use regular white glue. Oh, hot glue's running out here. Put some more in here. There we go. Push it through. Great. I'm actually going to turn this over so I can make sure I'm centered. Close enough. Again, we're going to fold over the edges, so it's not a big deal. At this point, if you're using white glue, you'd wait till it dries. But now, we're just going to snip a few lines in this paper to make it easier to fold over. Looks kind of like a fancy taco from the backside. And that's what your paper is going to look like on the other side. All right. Now, what we're going to try and do is, this is going to become a cone. This is the bottom of the cone. So, we want to very carefully, without wrinkling too much, try to roll. And the trick to this is if you can actually bend the edges a little bit like this. All right, there's the base of our doll. So, now we're going to take our ball here, and we're going to make a hole just somewhere roughly in the center, although it's a sphere, so it's hard not to be in the center in some way. And all we're doing is we're creating a place for the ball to be able to attach to the buddy. Okay. All right, now we're going to draw the face, and on the instructions here, there's a cute little template you can use. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Go. Fairly simple, but I think it's cute. All right, so following the next step in the directions, we are going to, on the second page here, Make 2 holes near the top of our cone. We'll see if this works, because it's not a very sharp pencil, but it's what I got. There we go. And we're making these holes so that we can put the pipe cleaners through for the arms. So try to make them on the opposite sides of the cones. There we go. Perfect. And those become the hands. Very cute. All right, and now we're going to put some glue on the top here. We're going to stick our head on. All right, make sure your head's facing the way you made your arms. If not, not a big deal. You can just twist your arms different ways, but here we go. So we've got our head and our body. Nice. All right, now we're gonna take our tissue paper and we're gonna make a hat. I think the purple here. And it's best, I think, if you do it as kind of a rectangular shape and sideways. So we're gonna glue it on. First, let's make a shape for it a little bit. So say it's gonna fit on the head like that. Only back so that we don't cover up any of our details here. So let's glue that on there. Okay. Perfect. If you are using hot glue, be careful here, because that you can feel that through there. Okay, and then we're going to kind of smooth it along here so we have a very clear hat shape. And we're just going to kind of roll up the rim. Cute. All right, now we've got our hat. You can keep fetzing with this, but honestly, it's cute no matter how you do it. All right, here's our hat. Now, we're going to make our flowers. So, basically, you just roll these and then glue along the edge every once in a while. I think I'm gonna do these 3 colors. 2 will go on her hat, 1 will go on her arms. I'm gonna start the whole thing by putting just a little bit of glue on the first piece. Just gonna glue this end down. Now this is where hot glue is probably going to be your better friend than regular glue. Regular glue is probably not going to be very good for holding this. As you can see, you can kind of fold down the center a little bit. Looks like a pretty little flower that she's holding. This one may be a little loose, but I think it's pretty. So this one we're going to put in her hands. The next 2 we're going to put on her hat.